Hi friends, Miss Arwood. I'm so glad you came today. We are going to be working hard reading some new words. Our learning goal for today says, I can blend and separate onsets and rhymes of words. We know that words all have different parts. And when we're looking at a word, we can use the different parts to figure out how to read the word. Today we're going to look at onsets, which is just the beginning letter, and then the rhyme, which are all the letters at the end. The super helpful part about knowing about onsets and rhymes is that you can look for patterns in words. If words have the same rhyme, all we're doing is switching out the beginning sound of the onset. And then, of course, we can think of our friend the slidey snake who slides sounds together as he goes from letter to letter. And that will help us to read the word. So we're going to use the rhymes an, ed, it today to create new words. Let's start with the rhyme an. I want you to get that reading finger ready because it's going to be super helpful today as we're reading the words. I want you to point to an and say an. Good. Now, when we see the rhyme an, we don't have to take our time and sound out each individual letter. N, an, because we already know it's going to say an. So our focus today is really going to be on switching out that beginning sound when a new onset shows up. So let's see, an. All right, if I put in the B in front of an, what's that word going to be? Ban. All right, good. I'm going to show you words right away. I want you to look at the onset, think of the sound, and then slide it into the rhyme. And here we go. Ban. Man, good. Van, excellent. Nan, wonderful. Ran, of course, excellent. Can, awesome. Now, if you heard Miss Arwood, I am just thinking of that onset sound right away because I already know an. I don't have to think about an. I already know it. So I'm just going to say k and can, and that will help me to slide the sounds together to figure out what the word is. All right, let's go ahead and get our reading finger. We're going to point to each one and we're going to say the words one more time. Here we go. Ban, man, van, nan, ran, can. Awesome. Our rhymes so helpful when they have that pattern repeating over and over. We really just have to think about the onset. All right, new rhyme. All right, our new rhyme is going to be ed. Go ahead and point to it and say ed. Good, ed. Okay, so all of these words are going to end in the rhyme ed. So we just have to focus on making the beginning sound of that onset. So here we go. Good, red. Good job. All right, keep going. Bed, nice. Med, wonderful. Wed, good. Fed, nice. Led, awesome. Oh, I love using those rhymes. They're so helpful. Let's go ahead, get your reading finger. We're going to read them all one more time. Here we go. Red, bed, med, wed, fed, led. I love when we're just switching out the onset because my brain is just on autopilot with the ed, that rhyme over and over. It also helps me, like if I were reading and I saw the onset ed or the rhyme ed, I would be like, oh, I just have to switch out the beginning sounds. So it's going to help me to figure out these words. All right, here we go. Let's try a new rhyme. What's this rhyme? Yeah, it. Go ahead and point to it and say it. Good job, it. All right, let's throw on some new onsets and make words using the rhyme it. Bit, good. Sit, nice. Did you hear how I kind of slid that sound together? Sit, yeah. I did it really quickly, but I just knew it's going to end in it. I just had to throw on a new onset sound. Mit, nice. I did it again. Can you do it? Good, fit. Pit, nice. Zit, nice. I always love words that have a z in it. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to read all of these it words. Go ahead and get your reading finger. When I point to them, let's read them together. Here we go. Bit, sit, mit, fit, pit, zit. Very good. Oh my goodness, we almost read 20 words today because we were just taking the rhymes like an, ed, and it and just throwing on new onsets to make new words. You did a beautiful job of blending those onsets and rhymes, which is actually part of our learning goal. Our learning goal said, I can blend and separate onsets and rhymes of words. By noticing and identifying those rhymes, it really helps us to break apart words to figure out what they are. If we know that we really just have to focus on the onset changing, it helps us to read the words quickly and smoothly. All right, so as you're reading, I want you to look for words that have the same rhymes and that their onsets are just switching out, and see if you can think of other ones that can go along with them. All right, happy reading. I'll see you next time, friends.